Leo, do nothing. Someone is trying to contact you with that intention. Silence isn't always empty. Sometimes it's full of unspoken words, of messages written and deleted, of numbers dialed and never called. And you feel the silence, heavy, strange, as if someone were there but isn't, or is there but doesn't show up. And not showing up, it's not always disinterest. Sometimes it's the opposite. It's wanting so much that it paralyzes you. It's caring too much to act casually. It's having so much to say that you don't know where to begin. And the person is trying. You don't see it, you don't know it. But they are. They are gathering courage, processing words, waiting for the right moment. And the right moment, it's not when you think it is. It's when the heart finally overcomes fear. And overcoming? It's happening now, at this very moment. Someone is crossing the bridge between wanting to speak and actually speaking. And the bridge, almost crossed, almost, it's where you need to do nothing. Literally nothing. Why do something? It might scare you. It might put pressure on you. It might make the person back down again. And back down. That would be a waste. Why would the person? They've already decided. They've already processed it. They already know what they want to say. They just need one more step. And that step, it will come. If you let it, and I know that waiting is torture, especially for Leo, who likes control, who prefers to act rather than be acted upon. But this needs to come from there. It needs to be a free choice. It needs to be the person arriving of their own accord. Because if you go after them, if you force them, there will always be doubt. Doubt of did the person come because they wanted to or because I pushed them. And doubt like that, it contaminates. It contaminates connection. It contaminates truth. It contaminates the possibility of reality. So don't do it. Don't call. Don't text. Don't stop by to see how they are. Let it go. Let the person arrive. And arrival. It's happening. They just need space. Space that you create by staying quiet. And who is it? Who's trying to contact you? It could be an ex. It could be an ex who broke up but didn't get over it. Who thought things would be okay but didn't. Who tried to move on but keeps coming back. Coming back to their thoughts in memory. In comparison to any new person. And comparison? You always win. Why you? You left a mark. A mark that doesn't fade. That can't be replaced. That can't be forgotten. And a mark like that? It's both a blessing and a curse. A blessing because it means it mattered. A curse because it means the person will carry you for life. And carrying, it's heavy, it's tiring. It's reaching a point where you have to choose, go back or finally let go. And the person, they're choosing, they don't know what yet, but they're in the process. And the process, it will result in contact, one way or another, either to get back together or to end things. But contact, it's coming, or it could be someone you hurt, who did wrong, who acted wrongly. And regret? Regret is a quiet demon that whispers, that keeps you awake at night. That makes you revisit moments where everything went wrong. And revisiting, it leads to a conclusion. The conclusion that you need to fix things. You need to ask for forgiveness. You need to explain, not because it will change what happened, but because you can't live with the weight. And the weight, it's becoming unbearable. So, person, you're preparing words, preparing courage, preparing to admit you failed, that you were wrong, that you owe them an apology. And an apology, it doesn't expect you to accept it. It only expects you to listen. And to listen, maybe that's what you need too. Not to go back, but to close the deal. To understand, to finally have an answer you never had, or it could be someone you helped without knowing, without realizing. A word you said, a thing you did, a moment where you existed in a way that changed someone else's trajectory. And the other person, they carry gratitude. Gratitude that needs to be expressed. That needs to be returned. Not in the form of debt, but in the form of recognition. Of you mattered, of you made a difference, of I wouldn't be who I am without that moment. And recognition like that, it's rare, it's precious. It's the kind of thing that heals a part of you that you didn't even know was wounded. A part that thinks it doesn't matter, that it has no impact, that it's dispensable. And being proven wrong, it's a gift. It's a reminder that existence has a purpose, that you're not taking up space for nothing, or it could be an opportunity. A person with a proposal, with a project, with an idea. Who saw you? Who thought this is the person? Who wants a partnership, collaboration, joint creation? But a person? They're also afraid. Afraid of rejection, of being ignored, of not being up to par. So they're preparing a pitch, preparing an approach, preparing to impress you. And impress? That's not what you need. What you need is real honesty. Here's the idea, are you interested? But a person doesn't know that. They think they need production, performance, a perfect presentation. So they take their time. They take their time preparing, and preparation. It's almost ready. And when it's ready, contact comes. Or it could be a lost friendship, a friend who drifted away due to a misunderstanding, due to life, due to circumstance. And the distance, it left a void that the person tried to fill with others. But others, they aren't you. They don't share a history. They don't share complicity. They don't share an understanding that doesn't need words. And the lack of that, it makes the person realize that true friendship is rare. That real connection cannot be replicated. That you are missed. And the absence, it's becoming unbearable. So the person, they are deciding that pride is no longer worth more than friendship. That the reason for the distance no longer matters more than the desire to reconnect. And the decision, it comes in the form of contact, soon, very soon. And you? Did you feel that someone specific came to mind just now? If so, write it here. I feel like I know who it is, and I'm ready to listen, because when the name comes to mind, when the face appears, when intuition points the way, it's usually right. It's usually exactly that person. And that person, they're thinking about you at the exact moment you're thinking about them. And this simultaneity, it's not a coincidence. It's a connection. It's an invisible thread pulling you both. And this pull, it will result in a meeting, or a conversation, or a message, if you allow it. And allowing it, it means not blocking. It means not closing yourself off. It means being receptive when it arrives. And intention. What is a person's intention? It's not simple. It's not singular. It's layer upon layer. Superficially. It might be, hi, how are you? It might be casual, light, but underneath. Underneath, it's, I miss you. It's, I think about you. It's, I care more than I've shown. And even deeper, it's, I need you somehow. It's, life isn't the same without you. It's, I made a mistake letting you go. And layers, all true. But a person, they'll start with the superficial, because superficial is safe. It's testable. It's, I'll see how they react before showing depth. And your reaction, that will determine if the person goes down the layers. If they open up more. If they reveal their true self. And why now? Why not before? Why not after? Why now? Now something has changed. Not necessarily in you. In person. Person processed. Person grew. Person reached a place where they can do what they couldn't before. Before they were trapped. In pride, in fear. In the narrative of I don't need to. And the narrative, it broke. It broke under the weight of truth. The truth that they do need to. That it does matter, that they're not okay without it. And breaking the narrative, it hurts, but it also liberates. It liberates you to act for real, to be honest, to do what your heart has been asking for a long time. And your heart, it's asking for contact. It's asking for you. The person also waited for a sign that they would be well received. And the sign, it came, not in an obvious form, in a subtle form. A dream, perhaps, or music, or a sudden memory, or a coincidence that doesn't seem like a coincidence. And coincidence? The person interprets it as permission. As the universe is saying it's time, as it's safe now, and safety, that's what the person needed. There's no guarantee of outcome, but the assurance that the attempt won't be catastrophic. And the attempt, it comes based on that assurance. And are there signs of what's happening? You're feeling it. You may not name it, but you're feeling it, restlessness, especially at night, as if something is suspended, as if it's waiting. And waiting, it's not passive, it's active. It's energy accumulating, preparing, about to manifest. You're also dreaming differently, more vivid dreams, more meaningful. And meaning, it's not always clear, but the feeling upon waking is a feeling of this matters, of pay attention, of something is coming. Leo, you're also thinking about people from the past. For no reason, memories are surfacing, memories you haven't revisited in years. And surfacing, it's not random, it's preparation. It's your subconscious preparing you for the possibility of reconnection, for the possibility of that person returning. And returning, it's not always literal. Sometimes it's just conversation. Sometimes it's just closure. Sometimes it's just, I needed to say that. But whatever it is, it's movement, it's change. It's the end of stagnation. Your phone is calling you, not literally, but energetically. You pick it up for no reason. You check it without expectation. But you check it as if you were expecting it. And are you expecting it? It's intuition. It's knowing without knowing. It's the body reacting before the mind understands. And the reaction, it's preparation for when the message actually arrives, for when the call actually rings, for when contact actually happens. So what to do? Nothing and nothing. It's about being proactive. It's not about ignoring. It's not about shutting down. It's not about pretending it doesn't matter. It's about being available without chasing. It's about being open without forcing. It's about being receptive without despairing. And this kind of attitude, it's difficult, especially for Leo, who likes to control, who prefers to make things happen rather than let them happen. But this needs to happen naturally. It needs to be a free choice. It needs to be the person approaching of their own accord, without pressure, without manipulation, without games. Nothing also means not creating a narrative, not deciding in advance what it means, not assuming it's reconciliation, or closure, or opportunity, or a problem. Letting it be what it is. Letting the person reveal themselves. Letting the truth emerge. And emergence? It only happens in space. Space that you create by not filling it with expectation, not filling it with fear, not filling it with projection. An empty space? That's where the real can enter. Nothing means not testing, not making the person try, not creating obstacles. If a message arrives, respond. Simple, honest, open, not cold enough to seem uninterested, not too warm enough to seem desperate, just real. Just, hi, it's great to hear from you. And a response like that opens doors, allows the person to enter, allows the conversation to begin. And the beginning, that's all that's needed. The rest, develop naturally. If it's meant to develop, nothing also means not being afraid, not of the outcome, not of disappointment, not of what if it's not what I expect, because expectation, it's a prison. It's a weight that crushes real possibility under imaginary idealization. And imaginary, it's never real. So let it be. Let it be real. Whatever it may be. And real, it's always better. It's always more satisfying. It's always more alive than fantasy. What if no one makes contact? What if you're wrong? What if no one is trying? Then you live. You live normally, without consuming waiting, without paralyzing expectations. Why wait? It should be light. It should be, if it comes, great. If it doesn't, that's fine too. And that kind of lightness, it's freedom. It's not being a hostage to possibility. It's not putting life on hold because of maybe. And maybe, it doesn't deserve a pause. It deserves awareness. It deserves openness. But it doesn't deserve a pause. But what if it comes? What if the message arrives? What if the call rings? What if the person shows up? Then you respond. You listen. You allow it. You allow the person to say what they came to say. You allow their intention to be revealed. You allow what's real to be real. And what's real? It's everything you've ever wanted. It's true connection. It's honest communication. It's game over. And what's game over? It's the beginning of something better. Whether it's a continuation, whether it's closure, whether it's forgiveness, whether it's an opportunity, Whether it's whatever it is, it's better than silence. It's better than uncertainty. It's better than maybe. And maybe it's about to become yes or no. And both, they are answers. They are clarity. They are movement. And movement, it's life. It's exactly what you need. It's exactly what the other person needs too. And shared need, it's what creates courage. It's what makes the person finally act. And action, it's coming. In days, in hours, in moments. And when it comes, you will know. You will recognize it. You will feel the truth. And truth, it will be exactly what it was meant to be. No more, no less. Just exactly right. For you, for the person, for the moment. And the moment, it's now. It's near. It's imminent. And imminence. It's what you feel. It's restlessness. It's anticipation. It's something is coming. And something, it's someone. And someone. They're trying to arrive. Trying to speak. Trying to reconnect. And the attempt, it's almost complete, almost. And you just need not to block. Not to close. Not to run away. To let it in. And entry changes everything, finally, after so long waiting without knowing you were waiting. Now you know. And knowing, it's being able to prepare. Not materially, emotionally, to receive, to listen, to allow. And permission, it's all that's missing. So allow, and allowing, let it happen. And the event, it's already in motion. It's already crossing the space between you. It's already arriving. And arrival? A question of when, not if, and when. It's soon, very soon. So soon that you need to be attentive. Attentive but not tense. Open but not anxious. Ready but not desperate. And this posture, it's balance. It is wisdom. It is exactly what the moment calls for. And the moment, it calls for presence. It calls for receptivity. It calls for nothing. Literally nothing. And nothing? It is everything. It is exactly what allows everything to happen, finally.